Hello everyone, moving on from our last video. Hopefully now the screen will be much more focused. Before I was using a camera, now I'm using a screen capture to try and do this. So before we looked at setting up a sound card, ASIO drivers, SIO drivers, any problems you could get running your audio interface. We also looked at how to start a Cubase project, so if you're not sure about any of those, look back at our previous videos. But for now, what I want to look at is using MediaBay to make quick instrument lanes, so to load up an instrument without having to go, because in our last video we looked at going into F11 and creating a MIDI track, but with this we're going to look at quite a quick way of doing it. So I'm just going to remove these selected tracks. I was just experimenting with this before, so remove selected tracks by right clicking. Okay, so this is where we were left off before with our last project. So MediaBay is up here in the middle at the top, and it's this MediaBay we're going to be looking at. And you see there F5 was a shortcut. It actually specified that. So if I go back to MediaBay, it tells you, Cubase is quite handy there, tells you that F5 will give you a shortcut to it. So MediaBay. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of that piano in the search because that's what we're going to be looking for. Okay, now the most important thing I think in MediaBay is this types of loops and files we're looking for. So if I put it on all media types, now it's going to look for all kinds of things, and if you hover above them on the left hand side, it will tell you what it is. So they're presets, certain things like that, and you can get all of the different types, and it will show you the symbols down here. But what I'm looking at today, I'm going to take that off all types, so just by clicking there, I'm just looking at using MIDI files and MIDI loops for now. So now I'm going to click away from that, and it's coming up with now anything related in my libraries to do with MIDI files. Okay, another useful tool, here's a previewer. If you find it's too loud when you audition back your sounds, simple slider to get your volume. This is really good here. This is an autoplay function, so anything I click on will give me an autoplay. Sometimes there's a slight lag with that because it's loading up a sound module inside Cubase, so it takes a while to do. Click on it again and it's gone. Okay, now another quick useful tool. This is link your song to the chords that you make using the chord track. This is another lesson we're going to do within the next couple of days, so keep an eye out for that, but ignore that for now. Okay, I want a piano, so I'm going to type in this search. Search function in Cubase is really good. So just above, once you start searching, it will go red. I'm going to look for a piano. Well, let's choose a jazz piano. Again, it might take a little while to load. Okay, but say that's the sound I want. There's loads you can audition through, but I've said, yep, that's it. That's the one I want. So it's a simple double click. And it didn't work because of my mouse. Sorry, double clicking on my mouse, sorry. So I'm going to do it again. So it's good practice anyway. So MediaBay. This time, big double click. And there he is. So he's now in my project. There's all kinds of things we can do from here. We could edit that information by double clicking on it and expand it up. And this gives you the piano roll to edit the information. But at the moment, what I want to do with this is press delete. And this has set my track ready to go. So if I've got a USB MIDI keyboard ready to go to play in, or if I've got chords I know I'm going to use the chord track, that's what we're going to do in our next lesson. This piano is armed and ready to go for the next stage of the lesson. Okay, good luck.